Hi everyone, my name is Daniela Ramirez, and my subculture was or is Mexican Americans, as I am a Mexican American. A Mexican American is somebody who was born and raised or born in Mexico and moved from the United States or from Mexico to the United States to have a better lifestyle. So, this is the culture that I was born and raised with. And so, as far as that, this culture is very firm into they stand very firm into voting rights, advancements for economic and social discrimination, as it seems to be a struggle right now in this current generation. And then, as far as Mexican Americans, it's 11.6 of the U.S. population that is part of this culture. And this culture has a lot of brings in a lot of Mexican um, norms and values that they follow, along with adjusting to the American lifestyle, where it is very, they have both of these cultures together, and they embrace and respect both each individually, and they do that in their everyday lifestyle. And then also, by that being said, they do have their family, which in Mexico, family is very important to the culture where Mexico or where the family comes. They put the family before themselves as an individual, and they whatever the family's input is, that is what is being done. So but for example, in this subculture, the way it goes is I actually spoke to somebody in this culture, and they just graduated from high school, and they told me that instead of instead of staying at home until they get married and leave home, because that's the Mexican culture, then they are actually their parents are actually open to the Americanized way, where when you leave when you graduate from high school, you go off to college in whatever state that is, and you are independent on your own. So he is born and raised in Mexico and came here, and he is moving away to a different city, where his parents have definitely accepted that. It was a little bit difficult for them, but they accepted that, and he is very excited. Although, coming back to the Mexican culture, he is quote unquote saying, he quoted this saying that he is going to school to provide a better lifestyle for his family's needs, and to give in to the family, as he also brings in the family again. And then also this culture is very, very hardworking. A lot of them do maintain two jobs all the time, day and night, whatever it is that needs to give them um, the they need to provide for their family, and they work all the time. They're a very, very hardworking class. Unfortunately, they're a very low income class as well, but not all of them. They're just very hardworking, and aside from everything that's been happening right now with the immigration situation, this is a very difficult situation for this class, in which it is their stereotype in ways where they don't have the papers, the green card, to have a better to come to the United States with a better job opportunity. So they do have to start at the bottom, and they don't complain about that. They are very hardworking, and they do whatever needs to be done in order to provide for their family. So they do that. But it is misrepresented and misinterpreted with that they're low class income, they're poor, they're uneducated. A lot of these people are very much educated. They just don't have the resources to have a better career. So they do that. Also, they start at the bottom, and we get this stereotype where the men are lawnmowers, the women are maids that are uneducated. But it's not precisely that. They do start at the bottom, but they keep moving forward, in order where there is a man who is actually the owner of a lawn mowing company, and he makes $250,000 annually. So it is they are very hardworking. So, but it definitely pays off. Since this is the land of opportunity, that's why they are here. So thank you so much for taking the time to hear me out, and thank you for hearing out my Mexican American culture.